Hello, Slicey Dicers. How's it going, everybody? 17 of you waiting. That is awesome. On a not normal night for a Brews and Blades, but that's what we're going to do. I thought about changing the name completely, but we're just going to call it Brews and Blades Hunkered Down. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't mute my computer. So I'm trying to pull up all your chats here. Welcome, everybody, to Brews and Blades Hunkered Down number 2. That's what I've decided to call this. So, yeah, I'm going to be going live a lot this week. Today's Monday, so obviously today, Wednesday, and Friday can do a little charity auction every night for FoodLinkNY. Try and get some food in the mouths of these kids that their school's closed. They don't get their free lunches. FoodLinkNY does a great job of that. Hey, Scott, how you doing? But I will say, and I didn't say in the last one, and I should have looked more into it because the last night was kind of I decided to do it that morning, so I didn't look into it as much. If you don't want to donate to FoodLinkNY, instead, donate to your local food pantry. You can find it at foodamerica.org. I just learned about that site literally a few minutes ago. So go to foodamerica.org if you don't want to donate here and to FoodLinkNY, and that'll tell you your local food pantry. It's probably the best thing you can do right now. Honestly, there's not a lot that we can do. We're all kind of powerless against this thing. So, but that's the best thing you can do. There are going to be some hungry people. There's some people who are like in the service industry that God knows what's going to happen to them. I mean, everything's closed. So I'm in New York. We just shut down everything. So no gatherings more than 50 people starting right now, actually, 8 o'clock tonight. So we will see what's going to happen. A lot of these people living paycheck to paycheck. I'm really worried about them. I think we're going to be okay. I mean, the rent's paid, so I don't have to worry about that for a month. And that's the big bill. I think we're gonna be all right. My wife's job is closed, but she has a backup, so I think we're gonna be all right. But we shall see. So thank you guys so much for coming out, having a good time on a Monday night. Let's forget about all this crap for an hour, other than raise some money. Anything you guys kick in the super chat, by the way, this is all week long. Little super chat button down there, a little dollar sign down below the comments. You can click that and kick in a few shekels if you want. All of that is going to Food Link New York. By the end, we got $65 last night from that, and we auctioned off a Spyderco Manix 2 Rex 45. Got 315 for that. So, or I'm sorry, 235 for that. I'm sorry. It was total was $315 we raised. So awesome, awesome, awesome. And my goal was 1,000 for the week. I had a couple people also just PayPal me, so that's great. So I think we're going to hit that. Tonight we're going to be auctioning off this Spyderco Embassy. This is a Blade Ops exclusive S35VN one they did. It is an automatic, so check the legalities in your state. I am not going to. That is up to you. Really, really nice auto. I can't carry an auto outside my house, so I do have a token one around. I've got a ProTech SBR, so I just don't really need this, and it's a better thing to, I was going to hold on to it anyway, but it's a better thing auction off for charity. And then coming up this week, we do have a couple more from Southern Edge Knife Works. I'll talk about those in a minute, that they were very generous to donate for me to auction off. So go to southernedgeknifeworks.com. You can use the code SDSEK at checkout and get 15% off. So now that I've gone through my preamble, and I'm just drinking Stella tonight. Everybody asked what beer. We're going easy tonight. I'm not going too crazy tonight. So and hi, Lyndon, Josh, Andrew, Sergeant Kong, Jonathan, Kyle, Colby, everybody, Ivor, Penny. How's it going, everybody? Penny Ripple. I don't think I've seen you on here before. Hey, Kane, what am I carrying today? I have been carrying today, well, this, but because I want to do a review on it. This is the Civivi Asticus. The review is coming up as soon as this video is over. It's set to private right now. I'm going to click it to live. It's very pretty, Asticus. I swear that the video is not going to be just 10 minutes of butt jokes. I think it's only about 3 minutes of butt jokes. I couldn't help it. But Asticus, who names a knife that? But it is a pretty cool knife, and I actually do like it a whole lot. But what I like more, another one I got today, and I left it in the box because I wanted to focus. I'm doing kind of one-day reviews to get you guys some content to watch. So carried this all day because I had you guys vote last night which one you wanted. You guys chose this, so I carried this all day. But then as soon as I was done the review, which was like an hour ago, I pulled this out of the box. This is a Cold Steel Airlight, and wow, this is nice. I'm really, really, really liking this OS 10A, $85, pretty lightweight. I wouldn't call it air light, but it's pretty light. I think it's like 3.2 ounces. 3.2 ounces of a reasonably priced, really cool cold steel. So, yeah, and I actually wanted the Tonto. The guy I got it from, the SEKW, I ordered it through them, and he said, "Oh, sorry, man, all I could get is the Tonto." And I was like, "No, I kind of want that." I like Tontos well enough, and I really like Cold Steel's Tontos. They do a good job, and this is no exception. And yeah, it's just right hand, left hand. It's one of the Cold Steels with the two clips. So if you're lefty, then just use the other clip that comes in the box. The thumb stud's reversible. But yeah, this thing is pretty great. I'm pretty impressed with it. Uh, Under $100 knife of the year leader in the clubhouse so far, I think. After just a couple hours of playing with it and cutting open some packages and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Comes in a drop point too if you're not a Tanto person. Some people aren't. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Mouse. I don't think it's Plains Crafters. Good to see you, man. Already 54 of you on here. This is awesome. I didn't know how this was going to go on a weird night, but we will be up again on Wednesday, most likely at 8. Assume it's 8 p.m. Eastern time unless otherwise told on the community page. I will post if it's going to be a different time, but can't really fathom a reason why I'm going to be out of the house very much, especially at night. I mean, everything's closed up. So, yeah. Um, let's talk about we're going to talk about the whole virus situation a little bit, but we're going to do it in a nice way. This is an idea I had today because I'm doing a lot of live shows this week to keep everybody entertained and keep myself entertained to a point. So what are you guys watching on TV? All of you who are stuck in your houses. Um what what about what are you guys just watching? What are you binging? What's your Netflix, your Amazon, all that stuff? Did you do the second training? I did, Lyndon. I did actually do that. I think you were on it actually, but you didn't win, obviously, but I think you were on it. Um, Tuning in after listening to Joey Diaz podcast. That guy makes me go. I actually know Joey fairly well. Worked with him a few times, and we communicate a little bit. Joey Diaz is a fantastic guy. Just um, very misunderstood dude. He's he's so brash and loud, but he's just the warmest, nicest human being ever. He's fantastic. Lock and Key on Netflix. Yeah, I thought about watching that. Rewatching through White Collar. My wife likes that show. I think there's a reason why. Because the main guy is extremely handsome. I keep telling her that he's as gay as the day is long, but she doesn't seem to care. I guess he is very nice to look at. I will admit that. Altered Carbon in the Kingdom. My son watches Altered Carbon. Walking Dead. I'm so sick of zombies. I don't want anything to do with zombies. I think I watched I'm the only person that tuned into the first episode of Walking Dead, not realizing that it was about zombies. And I just was like, I don't want to. I think I watched the first 3 episodes and I was kind of done with it. Still working, major utility company. Good for you. Thanks a lot for your service. I guess we can say that now in this kind of situation. Um, Psych is a good show. Some good solid jokes in there. Um, and Escape at Denmora. And I don't know what that is. I'll check that out. The Expanse. My son watches that too, and he keeps bugging me about it. But yeah, Joey Coco Diaz, awesome guy. He's if you just follow him on Twitter, he is gives the best vulgarity laced motivational things you'll ever hear every morning. It's wash your balls and attack the day. It's it's a just that's the most PG one he posts. But yeah, just stuff like that, kind of motivational things laced with profanity, and I really like it a lot. And that's just Joey in a nutshell. Great dude. I really like Joey. Stargate Atlantis and Burn Notice. Burn Notice is one of the best shows ever in the history of television, Chris Bennett. I really, really love Burn Notice. Man in the High Castle binge. I finished that, unfortunately. Scott, if I'd have known this was coming, I would have held the last season off. But yeah, Man in the High Castle was interesting. Kind of lost its way a bit later on, but I really did like the concept and made me want to read the books, which I'll probably do that sometime. Westworld, BD Sweeney says, you know what? Westworld is the only show that I started watching, and it swears too much even for me. And that's saying a lot. I'm a professional comedian, but I don't know. I thought the swearing was over the top. Stupid thing. We're gonna start the auction for this at 8:30, by the way. So 8:30 Eastern time in 20 minutes, we will start an auction for this. I have not really decided an opening bid price for this yet. So I remember what they were on the site, so we'll see. Oh, Deadwood, that's what I'm thinking of, not Westworld. Westworld doesn't swear. It's Deadwood that I was thinking of, Jasper Smith. Thank you for inadvertently correcting me on that. Um, yeah, it was Deadwood I watched, and I was like, man, this is really sweary. I felt like a preacher watching that thing or something. 66 of you on here now. Really cool. That's awesome. I'm just gonna verify what the price on this was so that I get it. I think I know it's out of stock, but I think they still have the price listed. Yep, they do. So I'm just trying to come up with an opening bid for this. Um, yeah, the burn notice was great. It's got Bruce Campbell in it. It's awesome. I actually had one interaction with Bruce Campbell on Twitter where I made a joke and I got him in trouble with people, and he messaged me jokingly. I had a DM from him jokingly saying, you know, basically, F you, you got me in trouble, LOL. Because he was riding a bike without a helmet, and I review bikes, and every time there's a picture of me on a bike without a helmet, I would get flames about it. And he posted a picture of himself riding a bicycle without a helmet, and I posted like, "That giant chin isn't gonna protect you. Don't, you know, you need a helmet." And a whole bunch of people jumped on him. So it was really funny. It was really funny, and, I did not mean for that to happen, and I felt very bad, but, I like trolling celebrities on Twitter, though. It is one of my favorite things. Um, I've got a I've had Jose Canseco threaten my life before, which is funny. Really not hard to do that. If you wanna troll a celebrity and get a response, Jose Canseco is a very good option. Um, Campbell was one of the few celebrities I met. Cool guy, plays I never met him. I really wish I would. I had that brief little Twitter interaction, but I never met him. I would travel to one of those cons to meet him. Anyone watch Letterkenny? I've heard of it. Hunters, I really want to start watching that. I have a lot of work to get through in the next couple of days because my deadlines don't end because of this, so I got to get through a couple deadlines, and I'm kind of done for a while. So I'm gonna get through those, and then I think my wife and I are gonna start watching Hunters. Is the thing we're talking about. And by the way, speaking of deadlines, whoever wins the auction tonight is also going to get a subscription to Knives Illustrated, and this will be the first issue you get. This is like a little sneak peek of the cover of the May-June issue of Knives Illustrated, and I wrote a lot of this. So very happy to be working with these guys. It's great. I wrote that at the top there, the guide folder first aid kit, and how to build it. I did this interview with Marianne from TRM, and I also reviewed these haram vegetarian, like, you know, kitchen knife set, vegetable kitchen knife set, I guess. So yeah, you'll be seeing that. So that goes in. If you're the winning bid on the knife, you get a free sub to Knives Illustrated. So Atticus, yes or no? I assume you mean Asticus. I mean, the review is up. Or it's going up. I'm sorry. As soon as this is done, the second this is done, that review is going up, and it is not just butt jokes. I promise. It's a lot of butt jokes, but it's not. It's less than I had. Um, Escape at Dameron is the prison escape at the Clinton prison in New York. Oh, cool. That sounds good. Yes, there is an online sub. You can do that. So I will set you up with either one. You can just pick which one you want, and I'll hook you up with that. So Parks and Rec is always the way to go. Ron Swanson's the best. I never watched much Parks and Rec, but I always enjoy it when it's on. But I just didn't. I don't always watch it. Yeah, the Asticus, and I don't make any jokes about that because that would be rude. And I'm a grown up. It is a great knife, though, and especially with the Weemascus, I really like it a whole lot. Yes, it is a very usable finger choil. Absolutely. So, yeah, it's a pretty thing in this version. This is the $75 one. I will say, spoiler alert for the review, I thought this carbon was going to look like crap because it is not. It's just, you know, carbon stuck over top of G10, and I thought it was going to look awful. It looks a lot more shiny in the pictures, but you can see here, I think it's much more satin. It's actually not that bad looking. It's like a simple weave, but other than that, it doesn't actually look bad, and that blade is just gorgeous. If you look closely, you can see my office behind me. Hey, Big Red, how's it going, man? They're grown-ups here since when? Well, occasionally we let a couple in. Occasionally they wander in by accident. $70.99 here, cool. Very happy to see that on a weird night. Switching knives, I was able to snag a marble carbon fiber Pena front flipper trapper yesterday, stellar price. Awesome, dude. Congratulations, Andrew. I had a loaner that I just sent out last week, and I miss it very, very much. Stasa23 loaned me his, so. By the way, again, Super Chat's open if you guys kicking anything, kicking a few shekels. It's all going to FoodLink New York. Or if you don't want to do that, I encourage you to go to feedamerica.org and you can find your local food pantry. Probably the best way to support your local community in these trying times because a lot of people can't eat. So yeah, stay safe, everybody. That is the primary thing here. Stay home, watch some Netflix. I have to go to the grocery store like Wednesday for a couple things, and I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't know if they're doing the let 20 in, let 20 out thing. I'm not really sure. I don't think they know yet. So I can tell you, I'm not gonna go into the big grocery store. I can go to a small one. Probably a better thing to do anyway. Support your local places if you can. Um, could you say hi to my son Gunnar? He is 5 and watching with me now. Says, "Hey Gunnar, how's it going? 5 years old. Wow, you can like feed yourself and stuff now. Be nice to your dad though. You're still gonna need him or your mother, whoever it is on here. Mouse is not a gender specific name. I'm gonna assume dad because I know my demographics. Be nice to your dad. You're gonna need him when you're older. You need him now more than you think, but you're gonna realize it when you're older. Is it like close to his birthday or anything? I'm gonna say happy birthday anyway. He's 5, so Big Red says watching for urgent care now. Yikes. What's going on, Big Red? I hope you don't have the tickles. Guess that's what I'm calling it here. So hey Keith, how's it going? Don't apologize for being late. It's fine. Awesome. His birthday's well happy early birthday. My son's May 31st, so oh yikes. You're there to find it out. Well, best of luck to you, mate. You're a good dude, and you don't deserve to get that. Yeah, and congratulations on your 2,500 or wherever. Was that what the giveaway was? Congratulations on that. You deserve many, many more. If you don't subscribe to Big Red EDC, go do that. Click on his little thing over there. That sounds aggressive. Click on his name and go subscribe to him. It's a really good channel. I watch it my very self, and I don't watch everybody. So yeah, everybody give your positive thoughts to Big Red. I'm not a praying guy, but I'll be thinking about you. What's a very good channel? Big Red EDC. Go check him out. You probably already do, Olivia. You watch a lot of people, and he has really good live shows too. He does Saturday Night Live and all that stuff. So I hang out there. Sometimes I don't always participate, but I'm often watching. But I don't always participate. Sometimes I feel weird participating in other people's live shows. I feel like I'm just trying to like jump in and be just like, "Hey, look at me, I'm here, everybody, hello," and I don't like doing that. So, but I do often watch and just don't comment. I'm very self-conscious about that. I don't want to feel like I'm stepping on somebody. And I know I would think that sometimes, when I was smaller and bigger channel guys were like, "Guys, why you on here? Just remind everybody you exist." And back when I cared about that stuff a lot more, but I don't anymore. But just watched the vid and the QSP Penguin looks like, yeah, the QSP Penguin does look great, Crab. That it does look pretty cool. I know I'm always welcome. I just always feel weird about it. So, but I always watch, not always. I often watch, but I don't always participate. Also, you're late at night for me. There's but Slice Dicey has carved out a huge chunk of my knife viewership. Nick is still king. Yes, he is, BD Swaim. I will not disagree with that. Nick Shabazz, I am proud to be the Nightwing to his Batman. So he's been a huge help to me and really like the guy. Yes, I do know what his face looks like. But yeah, he's a great dude. I do really like Nick Shabazz a whole lot. Like just as a human, not even just as a knife reviewer. He's just a good guy. He's become a very close friend. I went through a rough patch late last year with some personal stuff, and he was just a good friend through all of it, and I really did appreciate that. Him and Eugene Kwan mostly I have to thank for my sanity during that time. They both helped me out a whole lot. Um, Nurse Drop, you order or have a pass around copy like okay, one cathartic. No, I did not. I did not order one, and I don't usually participate in that pass around group anymore. It's a great thing. It's the Lord's work that Blade Banner is doing, putting that Apex pass around together. But with my production schedule, I kind of have to know exactly when stuff is arriving, and in the pass around, I don't always know. And the nurse is just one that I didn't know about. I probably could have asked drop. I probably could have got one, but I didn't. And if my tax refund arrives on time, which who knows, maybe I'll just go buy one. I do like Gavco stuff, so I might just buy one, but we will see. Um, Gotta agree, Nick is king, although for me it's 50-50 on him and Pete from Cedric and Ada for most enjoyable. Pete is also, he doesn't just make hilarious like um videos, he is also genuinely, I chat with him a whole lot, and he's one of the most genuinely hilarious human beings that I've ever met. He is so funny, just like constantly all the time, makes me laugh. Like every third message he sends me makes me like literally laugh out loud. He's just a hilarious guy, and again, just another really nice human. Um, and the Pete Skinny Jeans video was amazing. It was, Lyndon. That was hilarious. That was very, very good. I want him to do another one of his weird series because I've already developed a character for it. So if he does one of his other weird like cosmic, universe series videos, I've already pitched my character to him so I can be in it. So I really want him to do it. What did I carry today? Well, mostly the Asticus because I wanted to get the review done. And then after I got the review done, like a couple hours ago, I started carrying this Cold Steel Airlight, and this is what I'll be carrying tomorrow. It is just, I'm just gonna say, this video is gonna be up. I don't know if it's gonna be the morning video or the evening video. There's no live show tomorrow night, by the way. Wednesday I'll come back, but uh, I'm gonna do two videos a day this week as I can. It'll probably be the morning video because evening video will probably be. I want to do another. Since my daughter's home too, another guess how much this knife costs video, and I'm gonna do that. But I have a bit of a curveball in it this time, so because I put in a couple of cheap knives, and I'm also gonna put in like cheap household products in the video, and I think it'll be fun. If she can guess which knife does this candy bar or this knife cost more, I think it'll be a lot of fun. So I'm probably gonna do that for the evening video. I'll probably do this in the morning. I'm gonna be up tonight. I got a lot of work to do. I'm just gonna be sitting here flipping around playing with this. It's super impressive off the bat. It's just this is wow, this is good. Um Pete Slay's bushcrafting video has been glorious. They are great. Bushcraft. August was howdy staycationers. Somebody called it a coronacation the other day. I thought that was really funny. How was carrying the Luca? Unfortunately, due to everything that's happened, I haven't gotten to carry it like outside the house as much as I wanted to. I am gonna do just the regular like knife review on this, probably Wednesday. Um, and it was okay, except for that it's big and heavy and doesn't have a pocket clip. But and it terrifies people because it's gigantic. But and I got to know a few tricks a little bit, but some of the flippers, the only thing they complain about, like the real flippy dippy, tricky guys were saying it's kind of heavy. Yeah, they were right. It bruises the heck out of your hands. But I did all right. I only got 3 little cuts. That one, and then that one, which I didn't even realize that one till today. But I'm going to assume that's that. Crab with a Knife says Nothing Fancy was the guy 10 years ago. He was. He was one of the first people I started watching. But yeah, I'm not a gun guy, and he just is mostly gun stuff and all about his unfancy project and stuff. And I don't watch it anymore. I think I unsubscribed, but I'm not sure. I know I turned the bell off, but Nothing Fancy is Matt Gates. I don't get that reference. Dutch Bushcraft is very good too. I am subscribed. I must not turn the bell on because I don't see their videos come up that much. But yeah, Dutch Bushcraft is very good. Ashcan, I'm not going to repeat that, but I will just say I concur. Oh, no, Fancy lost me with his acronyms. Aaron R says he's an Air Force pilot. That's how they all were. That was my job, was dealing with them forever. Air Force people, pilots, everybody just speaks in acronyms. So, what is in Damascus? It depends on the Damascus. So, the rumor mill is for this we call it the Damascus, is primarily 9CR18 MOV. But they will not neither confirm nor deny that. But I can tell you, I've had another one. I've had a McKenna for a while in the same steel. It definitely performs like 9CR. So I'm guessing that's what most of it is. But yeah, uh, who knows? But, does Wegmans close at 12 now, or is it earlier? I think they are required to close earlier now, but I don't know the time. I've been avoiding Wegmans like the plague. I've been going to like Aldi and stuff and the local grocery store because every time I drive by Wegmans, the parking lots are ridiculous and I don't want to deal with it. But who knows what they'll be now tomorrow because you're not allowed to have more than 50 people in the store at a time. So I don't know how they're going to handle that. Patty's Potato Peelers is excellent as well. I made an outstanding Irish reference today. I made dinner for everybody. It wasn't complicated. It was like, chicken fries and French fries, and I made the whole bag of French fries. It was a lot of them, and there were some leftovers. And I said, "You got to eat all your potatoes like it's 1847." And nobody got my potato famine reference, and I was very upset about that. The Esticus review will be up as soon as this is over with. Oh, did they verify it was 9CR in their Instagram? Cool. They were being very cagey about that for a while, but no, it's not that. I think it's primarily. I think all the silver bits, all the shiny bits are 9CR, and then I don't know what the other stuff is. But yeah. Crab with a knife. I don't want to get involved in other people's dramas. So BD Swain says, "How do you tell if you're Irish or Scottish? The movie from 1947 was the name. Recent flick. I don't know. I'm half Irish, half Scottish, right down the middle. So I'm a genetically engineered alcoholic. If you want to know how to make one in a lab, that's how you do it." But yeah, Super Chat is open if you want to kick in anything. Everything I make this week goes to FoodLink New York, and then we're going to start the auction here very, very shortly. So as soon as it looks at 8:30 on my Apple Watch, my Apple Watch thinks I'm talking to it. I'm not. I'm just looking at you. I'm not talking to you. Stop being so needy. Then I will start the bidding. What's deal? It's the S35. I guess we're close enough. I can explain it all again. This is the Blade Ops exclusive S35 VN Spyderco Embassy automatic. It is very snappy and bangy. It has a safety lock on it, all that stuff. Please check your local legality laws and all that stuff. I guess all laws are legality laws. Check your local laws because I'm not gonna. So make sure that it's okay. I will send it out to you. What we're gonna do is a 20-minute auction. When we hit the final bid, according to my clock, I'm just gonna wave my hand, and then that way I can look on here and see who was the last bidder at the time I wave my hand because I'm always a few seconds behind you guys. And then as I'm speaking, and then I will email you instructions at slicydicey75 at gmail.com. Just email me with instructions and for your instructions. I'll get it out somehow and we'll pay it. So thank you, Randy. Appreciate that. And thanks, Franco. I also appreciate not a bribe. Well, then I don't want it. No, no, it's all going to FoodLink. It's a great cause. And again, if you guys don't want to donate to FoodLink New York, donate to your local food place. You can go and find it at foodamerica.org. Find your local food bank. That's the best place to donate to right now. And if you want to, you know what? Send me a receipt that you did that, and I'll send you a Slicey Dicey sticker. So donate $5 to your local food bank, and I'll send you a Slicey Dicey sticker because I have a crap ton of them. I'm going to mail them out shortly. There is no virus in my house, so you don't have to worry about that. It doesn't survive the mail anyway, guys. Don't worry about that. You can still order knives like crazy. That's all that matters. Yeah, no fake bids tonight. So we are at 8:30. So we're going to start the bidding now. This retailed for $225. It is discontinued as of fairly recently. They're out of them. So I'm going to start I'm going to start the bidding at a pretty reasonable, I think, 150. So bidding starts at $150 because the knife retailed for 225 and it's gone. Why does Siri keep thinking that I'm talking to it? I'm not sure I understand. So bidding starts at 150 for the Spyderco Embassy. Do we have the 150? 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 Guys, I'm gonna keep doing the voice till somebody does it. Any fake bids get you banned. Yep. We had one jackass last night. And also I'm gonna throw in a subscription, 1-year subscription to Knives Illustrated. They're allowing me to do that. So yeah, and I wrote a lot of this issue. This is the May June one. So go check out knivesillustrated.com. 150 to Sergeant Kong. We got 150 to Sergeant Kong. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. This was given to me by my good buddy Emilio, and I just don't carry it. I don't keep many autos around, and I kept this one around. We can talk about other stuff while we're doing this, but yeah. Current leader is Sergeant Kong back at the corner for $150 in the blue suit. I don't know why I said blue suit. I just like do my auctioneer voice. Sometimes I get lost in the character. It's a lot of fun for me. Speaking of autos, I have one that I have to have you guys help me identify. SEKW sent it to me. I didn't ask for it. But he thought I should check it out. And then what he said isn't what it is. So I don't know what this is. It's a Boker auto. I'm not sure which model this is. Can somebody tell me? Oh, it does have a thing on it. I may have to put my glasses on for this one. Where are they? Where are my spectacles? I don't even know where my spectacles are. There they are. See if I can read this. Yeah, where's Jeremy? No, Jeremy's bidding tonight. Last night it was a battle of Jeremy's. It was really funny. What does that say? Knife design something. I still can't read it. I don't know. Does anybody know what this is? Thunderstorm. Maybe that's what it was. He did say something storm. It could be a thunderstorm. Somebody verify. But it's pretty cool. I have to say, it got scratched up in shipping, unfortunately. Or maybe that's going to come out. No, that's metal. But it's pretty neat. OS 8. Great action on it. Has a glass breaker, which I don't like, but it's removable, so that's fine. Yeah, I don't know. Is someone bid 175? Oh, I didn't see that. Brews Blades, 175, back in the corner in the green suit. I'm just picking stuff. Smoking a cigar. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Born of Blades. Again, if you win, we will we'll just say at the end, you know, hey, who won? And then email me at sliceydice75@gmail.com. I'll give you payment instructions, some of your address, all that stuff. Key says autos done right are cool. Yeah, I really do like autos. I wish I could carry one all the time, but I can't. This is the auction tonight is the Spyderco Embassy S35 VM Blade Ops exclusive version, which is out of production. Retail at $225. And the current video, why am I saying video? The current bid is $175 to Born of Blades. Maybe there's a thunderstorm. So Born of Blades. Oh, I missed you. You were the first bid, and I totally missed you. I apologize for that. Things happen fast here sometimes. All right, I have a Boker AK-47 Tonto in hand, OS 8, baby. Yeah, I used to have a Kalashnikov, and I sold it, and I kind of wish I'd have kept it. Would you happen to have a QSP worker that you're willing to let go of? You know, I might. I'm going to be doing a sale, but yeah, I do have a QSP worker, and I have not done the full review on it yet. But once I'm done with it, I'm probably not going to keep it. It's a great freaking knife, though. Just not something I really need. So shoot me an email, and then I will keep you in mind when it's sale time. Or better yet, join the Patreon, and then you know 24 hours in advance of what I'm selling and what I'm not. Yes, Spyderco Embassy Auto current bid 175. This one right here. It's never carried outside of my house. I don't think I ever actually even cut anything with it. I really like the feel of it. It's just like something with the coating on this is just fantastic. And the G10 like little inlays are like seamless. It's so nice. 180 to Jasper Smith is the high bidder right now. $180 to Jasper Smith for the Spyderco Embassy Auto. Are you really hunkering down right now? I mean, I'm sitting upright, but no, yeah, we kind of are because my daughter has some respiratory issues. So she's yeah, $5 increments, please. Border Blades 185, 185. Um so I'm trying to be very careful because my daughter has some respiratory issues. She coughs and hacks occasionally on the best day. So Sergeant Kong, you're a bit late. It was already 185. 190 is the next bid. 190 is the next bid. Do I hear 190? Anyway, 190. Anybody 190? The guy chewing the cigar in the back with the small dog. $90 or $190. $190 to the guy in the back with the beautiful woman and the keg of whiskey in his hand. I don't know. I'm coming out. I'm running out of things to say. $200 to Caleb Townsend in the back, the high roller with the monocle and the cigar on one of those long metal things. Caleb Townsend in the back with a monocle. I have to remember what outfits I give you guys now. I don't know why I suddenly made this like it's an auction taking place in the 1920s. But thank you, Caleb. That's a very generous bid. Man with the ugly baby. That's a good one. Any interest in Vero engineering designs? Yeah, those are cool. Pretty sure those are cigarettes. Yeah, they probably are. But yeah, I said cigar because I'm just trying to get things out, man. I'm just trying to be witty. I can't do stand up this week, guys. So I'm sorry that I'm putting you through this, but I can't stand on the stage and be a jackass. So yeah. My favorite comedians are currently Joey Diaz and Theo Vaughn. Don't care that much for Theo Vaughn, but I like his show. I like his but Joey Diaz is a machine. I love working with Joey. He makes me laugh very, very much. Um, what are my favorite comedians right now? Man, I don't know. I see so many. It's tough. Everybody always asks me that. Unfortunately, he's in a lot of trouble, but I think the best there ever was, and probably the best there ever will be, was Louis C.K. Um, uh, and as far as other guys that I actually seek out to watch, I like John Mulaney a lot. I really like Brian Regan. I just appreciate what they do because they both work pretty clean and just the way that's really hard to do. So I'd say that. When do I just shows at Carlson? I don't know, Jack. I've already had a couple canceled with all this stuff going on. So I don't know, man. What do you think of Joe Coy? I've heard a lot of people mention how great he is, but a lot of our guests have mentioned how great he is, but I have not watched it. Um, Colin Quinn is great, but I'm biased. But Colin Quinn is amazing. He's just one of the nicest people I ever met. Yeah, Louis was great. Maybe he will be great again, but unfortunately, he did some bad things, and I don't condone at all what he did. So, our high bid is still currently Caleb Townsend, $200 in the back, cuddling a baby whilst juggling bowling balls. That man in the back there. George Carlin was fantastic. Yes. Yeah, Bill Burr's interviews are funnier than his stand up sometimes. Yeah, I would agree with that. I like his stand up too, but he is a stone cold killer. But and also like working with people. Sometimes as a comedian, you appreciate people who aren't. I don't like their jokes as much, but just their skill on stage, I appreciate. So I would put Jay Moore in that category. I love Jay. I'm fortunate to have worked with him a couple of times. I'm supposed to work with him again in June if we're open again. And we're looking forward to it. And Jay is just a machine on stage, just an absolute brutalizer. I don't know how else to describe him. A nice elementum. It is not an elementum, it's an asticus. It's an asticus. So we have coming up on 10 minutes left on the auction currently $200 to Caleb Townsend back in the corner. Kissing a girl and flicking boogers. I don't know. I'm running out of things to say. I don't know why I said that. That's a terrible one. Forget I said that. Just rewind. Didn't say that. He is the current high bidder at $200 though. They closed the bars and restaurants in Minnesota. Yeah, they did here too, as of 40 minutes ago. So Damn a steel asticus. That's very funny. I'm just bringing out some different knives here. Put the Formax away since that takes up the room of 4 other knives. I do really like this big stonker though. It still is a lot of fun. I keep saying big stonker today. It's like the word of the day around here is stonker. What else can I bring out? So Wednesday night's auction is going to be a Spyderco smock, not this one with the custom scales. It's going to be a stock one, but that is going to be Wednesday's auction piece, courtesy of Southern Edge Knife Works. So thank you guys very, very much to them. And then on Friday, we're going to have a Spidey Chef, which I don't know where my Spidey Chef is at the moment. I was carrying it yesterday. It's probably sitting on my nightstand because I didn't bring it back up here. But Friday will be a Spidey Chef. So these two are courtesy of, and so was the one last night, the Manix 2 Rex 45 are courtesy of Southern Edge Knife Works. So all goes to charity. I ain't keeping any of it. Spyderco Chief tonight. The big one, yeah, I like the Native Chief. It's a nice one. So we are still at $200 to Caleb. And Ash Cam was a. Suppose I could drink at home now. Not like I'm short on booze. Well, good for you. You're stocked up. Is it the CQI one on Friday? Yes, it is. It's a CQI. So and so is the. I guess there isn't a CQI. Never mind. There isn't a CQI of the smock. Spuddy Chef on the nightstand cutting midnight snacks. No, it's just what I had in my pocket all day yesterday. So I went to bed and I took it out of my pocket, and then I walked upstairs and realized I didn't have a knife. And this morning I had one of my Hinders in my pocket. I don't remember which one. And then as soon as the mail arrived at like 9 a.m., then I get up really. I had the Asticus in my pocket all day today because I wanted to do like a 1-day review of it. So William says flippers are going like toilet paper right now. I was very proud of my post on the old Instagrams the other day. If you don't follow me on Instagram, by the way, SliceDay75 on Instagram. I had this Brian Nadeau Sharp by Design Void, and I set it on top of a 9-pack of toilet paper, and I said, I don't know which one of these goes for more in the secondary market right now. I was very proud of that joke. Other people didn't like it as much. Didn't get the little love icons it deserves. I just want my little love buttons. That's all I want. Looking for a new knife, Para 3 lightweight or a little native. Both pretty good. I love the little native, but it is a bit small probably for your only like everyday all the time carry knife. But if you live in a state where that is your blade limit, I don't think you'd be that remiss. It's a great knife. Anyone here with Chavez 229? They're looking to get rid of. No, I already got rid of mine. So unfortunately, but I did see some leaked stuff about a new Chavez coming out that I will jump on, possibly without the skull clip. You may have an option. Hey, glad you can make it out, Jesse. Got 92 in here. It's pretty good. I'm really happy with this. I was hoping for half as many as usual. I think last night was our record. I think it was 136. So no, 142. I think it was. Somebody told me later on. So that's our record. I'm at 90. So I'm happy with that. Very, very happy. Is there a CQI version of the Daleka? No, the CQI version of the Daleka would just be giving you your dollar back. Keith, by the way, for future reference, can you tell me what the Daleka is actually $1, right? They don't ever have them in my store, so I want to make sure before I do a funny video tomorrow. It is actually $1, right? Little native and expensive cold steel tough light. No, it's fun. It's a lot more fun to play with. The tough light's a great knife, but no, the little native is a lot more fun to play with. So yes, $1. All right, I want to make sure of that. So let's see if my daughter can guess which is more expensive, a large candy bar or a Daleka. So what we're auctioning off, and I'll just grab the one. So we have 5 minutes left. Current bid is Caleb is the high bidder at $200 for this Spyderco Embassy S35 VN Blade Ops exclusive. So Caleb is the leader in the back. I'm not going to do the silly voice anymore. I think I ruined myself with the flicking boogers comment. So I will if you guys start bidding fast and furious. There are no Jeremys here tonight. If you guys were on last night when I was doing the auction for the Manix 2 Rex 45, it was just two guys named Jeremy going at it. Raised a lot of really good money, though. I was very, very happy with that. I was extremely happy with what we got for that. He went up to 235. So I had no idea how this was going to go because autos aren't legal everywhere. But like I said, you're only responsible. Make sure it's legal for you. I'm not going to check. So Dalek, a price increase. Yeah, it's just like all the other things with a spider-like hole. It doesn't even have a hole, though. Actually, I have it out somewhere. It's right near here. Where is it? Because I had it out because I'm going to do that. Have my daughter guess prices of knives tomorrow. Here, one Austria guy. I don't know what that means. Dalek is now shipping with Blue. We're not going to make jokes about it yet. It's too soon, Scott Simmons. Too soon. It doesn't survive the mail, they say. So I know I've certainly got a lot of stuff from see you later, Tackle Central. Oh, because you said there are no German people. I don't remember saying that. But I forget things sometimes. I have my head a lot. Too many people congregating, gotta wash hands. Thinks this is illegal in many states. So yeah, you might be right. We're online, but eventually they're going to say, oh, it can be transferred through that. So Norm Macdonald did a skit on coronavirus a couple nights ago. It was very funny. Well, yes, it was. I did see that, and it was Norm Macdonald's the best. He's so funny. That was very, very good. What do you go by when looking for a knife? Example, aesthetic, blade, steel, material. Victor, I do get the question a lot. The bid is at $200, Jasper, for the Spyderco S35 VN Blade Up exclusive version. I mostly look for, I would say, ergonomics and blade steel are about tied for first, and then the action, or quality and action probably also tied for second. So yeah, but I want something that fits in my hand really good and has good steel. I have sensitive little hands. I used to have sensitive hands. I don't think I do anymore because sometimes I do reviews of knives saying, "Oh, the ergos are fine," and then I watch somebody else's and they're like, "Oh, they're garbage." But everybody's hands are different, so it's weird. It's I thought I used to have really sensitive little hands, and now I don't think I do. He says things funny rather than says funny things. You're right, Crab. That is exactly right. I'm going to use my filthy vape thing. Yes, Andrew, Norm was the best. He was the best host of Weekend Update that there was. I also liked Colin Quinn a lot, but I know Colin, so I'm biased. But I think Norm was the best. Norm was the best. He used to always do those OJ jokes all the time, like years after it was over with. He just kept sneaking in OJ jokes and fat people jokes, and it was always really, really funny. And you could tell it wasn't out of a place of like animosity towards fat people. He just liked doing them, and it was really funny. I like his explanation of why he got fired. He was like, because I wasn't funny. Vaping sounds like you're sucking off a robot. Might as well be, Taha. It's a horrible thing. I look like an idiot. I assure you I look just as bad. Loving my new Tenacious Lightweight. Yeah, the Tenacious Lightweight is definitely the best Tenacious Red Dog. I decided to give it away before I got it, like a dumbass. And then I got it and I was like, I don't want to give this away. I actually really like it. So I felt kind of dumb. So we have 1 minute left in the auction. We're at $200 to Caleb for the Spyderco Embassy S35 VN Blade Ops exclusive. When I hit 8:30 on my watch, I'm going to wave my hand, and that means bidding is closed. You have like 10 seconds. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're done. So I'm waving my hand. That means bids are over. So I'm watching the comments now to see if anybody snuck in a late one. But as soon as I see my hand waving on the screen, I have to alter time to do this properly to make sure you guys all get a few get your bids in on time because it does weird stuff, lag, and all that crap. I think I'm about 10 or 15 seconds behind you guys. So it looks like Caleb got it, but let's see till I see my hand wave. All right. Yep. Caleb, it's yours. Caleb Townsend, please email me at slicydicey75@gmail.com and I will send you payment instructions. I assure you it is not complicated. I'm not going to say small unmarked bills in a trash can on the corner of whatever and whatever. You just have to give you some PayPal instructions. So not bad at all. Sorry, that Tanto looks like it's from the 80s. I love it. The Airlight, if you're talking about. I didn't hit the knife you just bought, Caleb. I hit my own keen. It's nice. It's great. It's really, really good. Is there more to buy tonight? Nope, not tonight. Wednesday night, we will be auctioning off a Spyder Co. Smock. Not this one with the custom scales, just a standard, brand new, in the box, never opened one. That will be Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, unless I say differently. So keep an eye on the community channel in case my schedule goes weird and I can't, but I can't see a reason why I wouldn't be. So check that out. I'm still mad that the Tenacious Lightweight might be a better recommendation than the Bird Raven 2, just because they practically doubled the price on that one. Yeah. I would probably still get a Raven 2, but the Tenacious Lightweight is better than the regular one. This is my Mastrop Keen Laconico. I got this back again. I had one with the holes in it, like a plain gray one with the holes. And I sold it, and I finally got one that I wanted, and it was brand new in the box and everything. A buddy of mine had it, and we traded for it. He hadn't carried it. And I haven't been carrying it much either, which I feel bad about. But who knows? It may be a casualty. If Blade Show happens, it may be a Blade Show casualty. But I do still really like it. It's a fantastic freaking knife. I don't know why I don't carry it more. I really don't. You guys have too many toys. Love my new Jurassic more than the X-18. Which do you like better? I like the Jurassic by a lot more. Also, Blackhawk Ninja Beast. Sorry, if you put that effort into a name, I should probably say the whole thing. Yeah, I like the Jurassic better as well. I'm getting some custom scales made for it, actually. So a custom scale, I guess. It's only got a scale on one side, but that'll be out. What's your thoughts on the ZT 0450 series? They don't fit my hands very well. I like the 0452, but the 0450 just doesn't fit my hands that great. Yes, it is simple but dead sexy. The Keen definitely is that. Much like myself, I'm dumb but I'm pretty. I'm not either of those things. But what else do we want to bring out here? What do I have sitting around? Yeah, well, Sergeant Kong, they just said that we'll put away the knife. Thank you again very much to Caleb Townsend for his very generous bid. $200 on this, so that will be going out to him on the morrow. I do have to leave the house anyway, so I will at least brave the virus to go swing by the post office. I'll send you some tracking and all that stuff, but please email me at slicedice75@gmail.com and I'll give you payment instructions. About the Airlight, is that the Ostene version? It is. It is that. So, but anyway, Blade Show, yeah. So the state of Georgia is closed down until 3 weeks before Blade Show. No public gatherings until 3 weeks before. So Blade Show has been saying all along they're going to do it. They're going to do it, and now they said we're considering refunds, but I don't think they're going to consider refunds for like a month. It's too early to make a decision right now. So we will see. Are you going to check out the Riot Jack 2.0? If somebody loans me one, but I'm not going to buy one. Scott Simmons says, I just bought a Ritter Hogue from KnifeWorks. Did I do a good thing? Yes, you did. I had one, sold it, and bought another one. So I think that's all I got to say about that, to let you know that I really like it. It's in a case right now, but speaking of Hogues, we'll bring this out. What do we want to put away? Yeah, we'll put away this old thing. The CF Elite bug out. You guys have seen enough of that. Bring Blade Show to Texas. It doesn't matter where they put it. I think it's going to be a nationwide thing. I think all this gathering of people, under 50 people, I think it's going to be a nationwide ban in the next probably 24 hours. They kind of hinted at it today already. I watched President Trump talk about it, and he was already kind of hinting and talking around it. I really think they're just gonna no gatherings or 50 people in the whole country. I'm not happy about the NHL season getting stopped. The Rangers were like 3 points out of the playoffs. If you had to choose between the ZT 562 tie and the 0470, 562 tie, that's my favorite ZT. Abdulrahman. Hope I'm saying that right. I'm going to go for Hogue Deca next. I would also. I may get another one. I'm obviously trying not to spend a whole lot of money right now, but I really want to get another one because this is the Warncliffe version in the blue. I kind of just want a black basic one for comparisons and stuff. So, yeah. I didn't hold that for a review, Randy. That was weird. More to come from the Pentagon within 48 hours for sure. Yeah, I think it's not a bad idea to do it short term, honestly. I know it's going to inconvenience a whole lot of people and it's definitely going to cause people a lot of financial hardship, but that's why I'm trying to do stuff like this, try and raise money for places like FoodLinkNY York. So service workers and people like that can still feed their kids, feed their families. So again, if you want to, we already did the auction for tonight. There'll be another one Wednesday night, and Friday night. But please, if you want to kick in anything on the super chat, it's going straight to FoodLinkNY York. Or if you don't want to kick into me, please check out feedamerica.org, and they will point you to your local food pantry. If you want to donate money, that's probably the best thing you can do right now. So I'll buy the deck off. I'm going to keep the one I got. It's not for sale. I just want to get another one because I like it that much. So the Deca is what the bug out should have been. Yeah, maybe. The bug out's still a lot lighter, but this is much tougher for sure. Possible double auction on Wednesday? No, just the one. Just doing the smock on Wednesday, and then I will do the Spidey Chef on Friday. I carry my Ritter Hogue every day since it arrived 3 weeks ago. I cannot believe I waited so long to purchase a wonderful knife for it. It is a great freaking knife, man. It really, really is. Yeah, less screws. And that's why it's lighter. If you're just paying $1 per screw, this is the best knife in the country you can buy right now. $1 per screw. No way to get more screws for $150 or whatever they are. Same time for the auction on Wednesday? Yes, Sporting Professor. As far as I know, if life changes and I can't do it at 8, just keep an eye out on my community page here on the Instagrams, and I will let you know. But 99% sure it'll be 8 o'clock. If it's not, it's going to be like 7 or 9. It's going to be right around that time. Code 4 Airlight. That's a very good question. I've got this out. Like I said, I was carrying the Asticus all day so I could put the review up. And the second we're done here, I'm going to put that review up. I'm going to try and end this in a couple minutes here. And then I got this out. I was like so in love with it. I looked at the price. I'm like, wait a minute, isn't that what a Code 4 goes for? So I'll discuss that in the review. I'll probably put the review of this up tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow night I hope to have a fun video with my daughter. Can I have her guess prices on knives again? So you guys really liked that when she did it a while ago, and now I feel more comfortable doing another one because she's 18 and YouTube won't get mad at me for having someone who's technically underage on a video. But her face won't be on it. She doesn't want to do that, but it was here. Asticus, you said you had a joke. Oh, wait till you watch the video. You got to watch the video. So let's actually wrap up here so I can put that video up for you guys. It's open in another window here on my computer. I just got to change it from private to public. It's all set to go. So if you want to watch a 12-minute knife review that has a good solid 3 minutes of butt jokes, you're going to want to watch this. So it's going to be a good time. Thoughts on the US Blade exclusive Skinny Skinner XM18? I don't know yet. I hope to get my hands on one, but we will see. Do you like the Hogue Deca as much as your Ritter Hogue? I'd say they're pretty even, Gregory. And that is the last question I'm going to answer because I do want to get the Asticus video up. I can't not laugh at the name. It's such a pretty knife and such a weird name. But I saved some of the jokes for the video. So go check that out. I'm closing this up. And then as soon as I'm done, I'm going to hit public on this. And you guys can go watch that. Thank you guys very much. See you Wednesday. And I know I said no butt jokes, but it was pretty clear that I was lying. See you on Wednesday. Have a good one, everybody.